Alright, so I've got the skins out. Let me get you guys a little... Okay, so we're going to be painting the skins. I already got them a base coat on them, and I decided to go with this metallic reflective paint instead. Let me get the garage down. Okay. Alright. This stuff where you guys can see it. So, alright, so I've got two pieces up top that I've got the old tank cover and then the battery cover. You guys aren't gonna be able to see that. But I've just decided to use, rattle can paint to prove that you can do it. So I'm gonna get busy doing this and just check it out. Nobody's in here yet. So I'm gonna hang out a little bit. I'm gonna shake my can. While I'm waiting for guys to get ready. So I got my air cleaner cover up here. Got it supported on, of all things, a gimbal. Got the tank here. I have taped up. This is not the gas cap that I'm actually going to end up with on the tank. But it's doing a pretty good job of, I guess doing what it does. And I guess we're just going to do. So I just stepped in. Got a couple of viewers here. Hey, everybody. Yeah, just as this is an impromptu thing, I'm just going to prove that you can do a good paint job with a rail can paint job can. That make any sense? Okay. Hope it did. So what I'm using is, you can see if I can find the can. So what I'm using for a base is the Rust-Oleum Hunter Green. And what I'm using for a top reflective coat is Duplicolor. I actually got this from AutoZone. And it's a color shifting paint. I don't know if you can see it very well from the cap, but it's a color shifting like green and purple. And I just thought that was cool. I went in to get some leather repair from AutoZone, and I saw this instead. And I saw it yesterday. I thought about it all night, and I thought, yeah, that's what I want. So that's what I'm going to use. So got this sufficiently shook up. So what I'm using is this. It's a Rust-Oleum sprayer, and this helps you direct it, keeps your finger from clogging it. Then it helps you put even pressure on the spout. So a little more shaking, get right to it. So what I'm using for this is I'm actually using my wheel balancer as a stand. Okay, for this, like I said, I use my camera gimbal to hold up the air cleaner cover. I've got a laundry basket holding on my front fender. Up top, you can't see them. I've got my battery cover and my oil tank cover. And I'll get them down. I'm ready to spray them. Let me get the coats on these first. So since these are the two that are already dried, I'm going to go ahead and just get those sprayed and let's get some color on this. Who's out there in the chat? I can't see the chat right now. I'll just say hi to everybody because I don't know who's out there. So let's get painting. I'm going to start at the bottom. Oh, we're a little crooked. And I'm not trying to stay in one spot too long. I'm just moving around. And the reason I do the bottom first is, well, it runs downhill. So I'm going to start at the bottom, make sure I got a good bottom coat on. And never stop moving. Never stay in one spot. Okay, so between applications, keep it shaking. Let that settle a little bit. And now we're going to go off back over where it's still kind of dry a little bit. Slow our strokes down a little bit. Let it glide in there. All right, we'll go on to our next piece. If you guys can see this. All right, so this is our front fender. Same thing. Go to our sides first. Your edges. You're going to see that I'm sweating a lot. That's because it's really hot in here. All right, so between movements, I'm just giving it a good shake. Spraying it till it looks a little wet. That looks gorgeous. Hard part about spray painting is trying not to go over everything 3 or 4 times. Just put a coat on, maybe go back over where you think it looks a little dry, and then move on. All right, back around our edges again. Make sure our nozzle is straight. And since there's lines, you can't see them, I'll show you guys later, but there's lines going across the bottom of the air cover. I'm going to spray toward the top of them this way, and I'm going to go back this way and spray them from this side too. That way I don't have any weird ripples from the bottom. And unless that's the effect you're going for. Oh, that looks gorgeous. All right, I will tell you guys in advance, I did, when I was about the 3rd or 4th coat in, I actually dinged the tank right there. And that's the good thing about it being a rattle can paint job. I don't have to worry about it. You know, if I mess it up, I mess it up. It's not like a $1,000 paint job. Who we got in there? Clutch Queen. Hey, welcome in. RE650, my buddy Kenny. Yes, I did already paint it. And I went into AutoZone yesterday and saw a different color and decided to paint it a different color. So now we're painting it a different color. Let me see if I can get the other skins down where we can see them. And this is probably, I hope this don't end up being a mistake on my part. So I'm going to get this in where you guys can see it. Let's see. Paint's getting a little thick in here. I'm going to open the garage up just a little bit. All right, and we get a fan turned on. All right, so I'm gonna turn this just a little bit. Go to my next piece, which is going to be one of the side covers. Yeah. All right. Good enough. Okay. Okay, go back to our paint. We'll have a good shake just to get it started. Get some more questions. Yeah, the Grim and Lean is great. The Camellia paint, again, this is supposed to be the color of it here. I don't know if you guys can see the reflection of that, but it's going to look pretty cool. All right. Let's, again, we'll go around our sides first. Spread enough to get it wet. That's crazy. Alright, need one more stand. What can I use? What about the bucket? Move this way a little bit. Bring it down a little bit where you guys can see. And I actually have, this looks like this just balanced on paint cans. It's not. I actually double-sided. I looped some duct tape and stuck it to the top of the lids where it wouldn't move. And I also, where you don't think I'm just kind of going by flip here, I actually did mask off the cover. That's showing very well. Yeah, I did mask the cover of the, where the oil, where the dipstick goes through. So you guys can see pretty good. All right, what am I doing with that? Nothing. All right, catch our breath. Okay. This is kind of keeping the this fan and the door open is just kind of keeping most of the fumes from building up in here. I probably do need a mask. I realize that. But I'm a guy. What do you expect? Trying to not go over the top of the parts again. I don't want to drip sweat into them. Oh man, this looks cool. So if you're looking at it, see if I can capture this on film. Let's see how. See if I can flip it. Look how it is. Okay. So you can see, like on this one, it almost looks hazy purple when you look at it from this direction. There you go. That catches it pretty good. It hasn't even cured yet. But yeah, I like this. This tank, obviously, I'm going to hit it again. The tank is the focal point, so I will be hitting the tank again. That's very cool. Okay, so let's go back to our first pieces we painted. Flips back around here. Got you on a rolling dolly here, otherwise known as your clip to the side of the toolbox. Alright. So tank being the focal point, if I run out, at least I want to make sure that I've got plenty on the tank. So. Alright, I'll put the garage door down. I got too much of a breeze in here. Sorry for the extra noise. Yeah, the breeze blowing in from outside. Jesus Christ. Of course I got a little contaminant. Nope. It's there now. Alright. One more coat for the front fender. And one more for the airbox. Filter cover, excuse me. It's a Harley, it's got a filter and an airbox. You know what I'm talking about. Alright. Those look great. I don't want to mess with those. So my last ditch is going to try to make sure that I've got plenty on the tank. Without making it run, hopefully. All right, I'm kind of tempted to put more paint on it, but I'm not out of paint, but I need to stop right there. I don't want to mess it up any more than it is. All right, so well, hope you enjoyed that. We'll come back at a later time, and I'll probably post this on Instagram tonight. Get them out in the sun. You can actually see what they look like. All right, guys, like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye-bye.